Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Michelle Foray. I'm a 4th grade teacher in Maryland, and I'm also a sponsored FlexPath student at Capella University. One of the most common questions I get asked is, how do I have time to do all the things that I do? I'm a full-time teacher, I work as an e-coach for my school, I run a YouTube channel, I sell online digital resources for teachers, I'm also getting my master's, and the truth is we all have the same amount of time in a day, 24 hours. The difference really comes down to how we use our time. I personally am able to use my time more efficiently and therefore be more productive by having a system and sticking to it. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 tips for making your system more efficient so you can be more productive. Tip number 1 is to create a schedule. Creating a schedule allows you to plan out your activities and tasks and then prioritize them by what is most important. I personally like to use block scheduling, where I plan chunks of time to complete specific activities. A simple example of this would be scheduling 1 hour per day to go to the gym, scheduling 2 hours to work on grad school, and then scheduling a chunk of time to spend with family and friends. The most important thing, however, is to stick to your schedule once you create it. This means when it is time to switch tasks, you have to stop working on your current task and begin your new task. Having a set amount of time to complete a task and then forcing yourself to stick to that is going to motivate you to be as efficient as possible during that time. If you notice that you're constantly not getting your tasks done in the time that you have scheduled, you may want to consider scheduling a chunk of time to complete any unfinished tasks during the day or during the week. Tip number 2 is to use templates. I know personally getting started is the hardest part of completing a task. However, if you create a template for completing the task, it makes getting started that much easier because you already know what to expect. Once you've created a template, you're able to use it again and again, which ends up saving you time. For example, I use the same document layout template to do my research for every grad school assignment. On the first page of the document has all of the directions for the assessment along with the scoring guide, so it's all in one place. Then all of the subsequent pages will have the article title, which I hyperlink to the article so I can easily access it later, followed by the citation and all of the notes that I've taken on that article. When it's time to start a new assessment, I make a copy of the document, change out the information, and it ends up saving me so much time. Templates are not only useful for grad school work, but also for everyday activities, such as commonly sent emails, lesson planning, and even making grocery lists. Tip 3 is to start with the least desirable task. Starting with the task that you really don't want to do will help to reduce your procrastination, because once that task is done, you're motivated to continue working because all of the following tasks are going to be easier. If you are looking for more productivity tips, make sure you head over to my friend Bridget's YouTube channel at The Lettered Classroom. She is also going to be sharing some of her best tips for staying productive during back to school time. And if you all have any additional tips, I would love to hear them. Please leave them down in the comments, and I will catch you in the next one.